MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Falcons and the Hornets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan McLaughlin, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bart Flash is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch.
Nope.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Standing in, Brent Means. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike. McLaughlin has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Now batting, Bruce Sanders, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Flash, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jason Jones gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Alexis Elias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Danny Deerdorf. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 6 home runs and 19 driven in. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Yu Watanabe. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. So digging in now, Rodney Myers, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Myers, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Steve Rice. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch, runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Runners breaking for third, and it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, John O'Neill.
At the plate, John O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
Lined hard, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first, right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, Joel Sloan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Falcons are out in front 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Mac Tracy.
Mac Tracy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
That's wide. 2-0. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Derek Hills will be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rice is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Derek Hill.
Stepping into the box, Derek Hills. First pitch on its way. He's set. Here's the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Coming to the plate now, Monty Hillman comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Hillman is hoping for a trip to this year's All-Star game, and he very well may have it. Coming into the day, he's second in fan votes among American League center fielders.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Falcons are out on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Taylor Battle. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Taylor Battle.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-2. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Bart Flash. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. All even now, 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Brent Means. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Enrique Perez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh, 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Jalen Hurt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Orlando Ramirez. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now a throw over, and the runner back. First pitch on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Ramirez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far on the year, Ramirez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Bruce Sanders.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Myers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Pitch on the way.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another payoff pitch. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Once again a 3-2. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The next 3-2. to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Standing in, Alexis Elias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. The pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rice comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Danny Deerdorf.
Stepping in, Danny Deerdorf. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Comes set and the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he pops it up. Battle into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Watanabe.
Digging in to try it again. Watanabe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watanabe is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground out for short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Steve Rice. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hillman is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, John O'Neill.
Settling in now, John O'Neill. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Fastball well outside. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Joel Sloan. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So striding in, Taylor Battle. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mac Tracy. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Derek Hills. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Monty Hillman. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Striding into the box, Bart Flash.
For the Sanders, the center fielder, Bart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now, Brent Means, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Well,
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Bruce Sanders is on deck. That one's in there, 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Rob Pierce takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. In now, Bruce Sanders, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 delivery.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, second baseman, Rodney.
Plate now, Rodney Mize, as it's on the ground toward the hole. To second for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
So stepping in, Steve Rice, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Don't want to forget about it. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Falcons lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Enrique Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Enrique Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Orlando Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Orlando Ramirez will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Alexis Elias, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Mark Eaton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So Striding forward now, John O'Neill. He'll start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hurt will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Joel Sloan.
Into the box now, Joel Sloan. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ready for another shot now, Taylor Battle. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's just out.
And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Danny Deerdorf.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Watanabe.
Ready now, Watanabe. First delivery to him on the way. Circle change there, called strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Tracy.
Ready for another chance, Mac Tracy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mark Stevens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bart Flash. First pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Stevens, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Striding forward now is the DH. Brent Means. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Bruce Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't get the knuckleball to come back down there. High for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Derek Hills, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Derek Hills.
Now here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Monty Hillman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Ball 2.
2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Billy Gant answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. At the plate, Enrique Perez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for route number 2. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
In now, Jalen Hurt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Into the box, Orlando Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Falcons on top 3-1. Calvin Murphy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy. Pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 2-1 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rodney.
Striding in, Rodney Myers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit out towards second, right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 32, Steve Rice.
Ready once again, Steve Rice. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Pull, that's inside.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back, the left fielder, still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Standing in now, John O'Neill. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 1 more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Sandlot is on top 4-1. Cletus Jones is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alexis Elias. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny Deardorff.
Into the box now, Danny Deardorff. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Sloan is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Yu Watanabe.
Digging in once again, Yu Watanabe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Sandlot claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Jason Jones notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Cletus Jones earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.